the casts have been soaked for 5 minutes in water. What we're going to do now is to turn the model trimmer on. What you'll want to do is to turn the water on so that there's a gentle sound of flowing water, and then you'll want to turn the trimmer on. What you want to verify is that each model is parallel with the occlusal plane. And that one is, and that one is. You do have an extension of plaster that you can't occlude the teeth. You do need to buzz it off. You do not ever want to turn this on high. You want a moderate speed. And what you'll want to do is to just grind on the stone itself. What you're trying to do is to make it low enough so that you can occlude the teeth together. Since we verified that both casts are parallel with the occlusal plane is parallel with the tabletop, we can now occlude them. And what we will do is to place them on the model trimmer so that the midline is facing us, and we will trim the very back side. Once you've trimmed the back of the model, this is what you should have. You should not trim off any anatomy, meaning tooth structure. The ideal thing that you want to do is to be able to bring the two casts together and have them occlude. Okay, we will be checking for that when we grade your cast. Another thing is that if an imaginary line was drawn on the midline, this back area should be perpendicular to that midline. The next thing we'll do is to trim each cast. What you want to do is to trim to the depth of each vestibule. And that is going from canine to the molars in a line. The third molar here doesn't count because it's a little off the line. Again, we've trimmed it to the depth of the vestibule. We'll go to the other side. Okay. Trim to the depth of the vestibule. Now for the upper, what you want is for the midline, you need for it to come to a point. So you will do each side. You can see that each side now comes to a point. The last thing that we'll do on each cast is to make a 1/2 inch notch on each side. This is how your finished cast should look in shape. For the lower, what we will do is we will trim to the depth of each side, going from the canine to the molar in that type of a line. And we'll do the other side. Notice how I'm in the depth of the vestibule on each side. Now for the lower, what you do is you have a gentle curve from canine to canine. Gentle curve. That's what you have there. You don't want to trim so much that you actually touch the teeth. The last thing, just like the maxillary, we'll do 1/2 inch side ones. Then you'll turn the model trimmer off, turn the water off, rinse off your cast, and you're going to verify once again that when you put the two together, that they in fact occlude. Okay? when you have them right side up, they are parallel with the tabletop. And when you look at them straight on, they're parallel with the tabletop. The last thing you will do is to write your name and your patient's name on each base of each cast.